Mr. Speaker, I yield 1.5 minutes to the gentleman from California, Mr. Gomez.
The gentleman is recognized for 1.5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Here we go again. Republicans are attacking one of the most marginalized, most discriminated groups in our country, trans Americans, and just to score cheap political points. And yes, cheap political points, because this is from something from the top down, from the head of the Republican Party here in Congress to each of the states that have introduced anti-trans legislation. And it's especially sick when you look at the statistics. Over 50% of trans youth considered suicide just last year. Let that sink in. 50%. Not a fraction, 50%. And yet, rather than address pressing issues like gun violence, the leading cause of death for our children, Republicans are attacking trans and other LGBTQ kids. And it shows exactly who they are. Bigots and bullies. And I said that once, and I'll say it again. Bigots and bullies. This isn't their first attacks on the trans community, as I mentioned. At the start of this Congress, my Republican colleagues threatened to revoke funding for an organization in my district that helps trans Americans find jobs and mental health resources. Ooh, big conspiracy, trying to help people with mental health issues and help them find jobs. But if they think their attacks will stop me from supporting the trans community, they are simply wrong. Transgender, non-binary, intersex youth want to participate in team sports for the same reason as their cisgender peers, to be part of a team, learn sportsmanship, and challenge themselves. And as a brother of an LGBTQ American, I find their attacks offensive. With that, I yield back, and we're going to vote no on this piece of legislation.